Is the steach who run a pandemic, as skip a balkosha gart cairn, the gamas is bara clany in a brosnikach, who's balkosha iahang.
A lot of advertisement had to get done, on social media and obviously going to a lot of games to make people realise that you were serious. It is difficult when nobody knows your name, but we had girls set up from under 15s downwards, but that was just through the organic growth of bringing kids in as they're younger. So, we've now got 17s and hopefully next year that'll go up to either 18s or 19s, whatever way the pathway decides it'll go. And then once that's clicked in, it would have probably been a lot easier to do a women's team at that point. So it was a struggle. But once we got a 4 or 5, turning up, then people started speaking, the training facilities are good, this, that and everything else. So it was hard work.
I've been involved in the women's game for a wee while now. I was with the SFA, working in the regional programme. So the kind of under 12s, under 14s, under 16s, the kind of selected girls who were obviously then put forward for national programme to potentially go in national camp. So when I get the opportunity to come and work under Robert with the women's team, it was an easy decision. Ultimately, the women's game is probably the fastest growing sport just now in the world. It's getting great coverage in terms of press, it's on TV more. And ultimately what we want to do is be able to have this really kind of strong arm in the girls section. So that's not just in the first team, but everything down from the kind of little ones, under 7s, under 9s, under 11s. We've got really strong 13s, 15s and 17s teams as well. Tuesday night now we all train together, so we've got 13s, 15s, 17s and then the first team all sort of kind of working towards each other type thing. So yeah, it's massive, it's important, it's growing every day. To be fair, we could probably do with another couple of parks just to accommodate everybody, yeah, but it's really good.
Hoeke club Joe Chorum to chlichter in sin skire, a va coitus on doi einge dash gubal koshe.
I first joined maybe 2019 when I was just kind of starting up. I'd played the season before with another team that was in the championship and we'd got promoted. However, personal circumstances meant I couldn't really commit to the training aspect. So I'd seen them on Twitter and I'd like what they kind of done on social media. So I'd got in touch with Robert and came along to a training session.
I joined Gartcairn just about 2 years ago. I came to Gartcairn, the reason being is it's local and it had a really good setup when I first came over. I think it's amazing. I think, as I say, when I was wee, there was not very many ladies teams there, opportunities for other clubs or anything like that. And now you've got girls that play football professionally as well up here, so it's really good.
The coaching staff are really supportive of the girls, both on the pitch and off the pitch, especially obviously during COVID and stuff. There was a lot of things that they did for the players to make sure they were okay, both emotionally, mentally and physically. So it's been brilliant.
I think it's really good for women and girls, especially now. When I started playing football, there was nothing. And nowadays you've got really good setups everywhere. There's lots of wee girls that play, and they need to see, if you play when you're 5, you need to have a ladies team to actually get to. So it's like a pathway for little younger girls to come to us, so it's good to see.
She academy a club, union a frief Amazonachke. Les lia larger is on clichter en ake a hutjachig, who's out as a yano, tronu Jeff Reunion.
In this academy, we go from under 7s up to under 17s at the moment. We always invite the oldest age group that we can to come up. There'll probably be 6 or 7 of the under 17s up here tonight, training with the women, because they normally train Tuesday, Thursday. Gives them experience, it lets them see our warm-up routines and how we do things on the pitch as well. So plus we can see how good they are as well. There is a good few of them that may be ready to step up in the next season.
Ultimately, we want any player that plays with Gartcairn, from the children's section to the youth section to competitive football, we want them to be able to see there's an opportunity to continue to grow and develop into the first team. Tonight we've got 7 under 17 players coming up. They come up every Friday night and they get integrated with the first team so that they can in terms of understand how we play, the tempo, the style of football, the standards that are created, then they drop back into their own team, and that hopefully improves their team, and it gives opportunity for other girls in the under 17s and under 15s to say, I want to get in that opportunity one day.
We've had a lot of the 17s coming out of the squad over the past few years, which is brilliant to see, and it's great to have that opportunity for the younger players to come and see what we're about and have that ambition to go do you know what, I can take her position in a few years.
All we want to do is create an environment that young girls can come along and play football. It's becoming more acceptable, it's becoming more approachable that girls can be involved in football. They obviously see it on TV, and now the fact that they've got a first team that they can come in on a Sunday and come and watch, it's massive, and it's very, very easy to attract players to the academy.
It's a massively growing part of football. It's very exciting at the moment for a young girl who's got every opportunity to be one of these national stars. You know, and those who wish to play shall play. You know, we don't do trials at the young age group. I don't believe that anybody's got the right to tell a 10-year-old boy or girl that they're not good enough to play this game.
Han tlia seo idir bhí na bhuanach de Sarah Gilmore. Is he a dachas eingestuig gonna geetskippe sa namdi teach.
I first joined Gart Cairn from my big cousin was playing with the boys section and he recommended it to join. It wasn't the same playing just out the back, but now that I'm back with the team, it's been good. I've made a lot of lifelong friends from it and I've improved a lot. The coaches, they're really good. They make you train hard, which improves you even more. It means a lot. It's been good being able to improve, and I've made a lot of lifelong friends, and just all the coaches have really helped me.
Haar club haast a bhíoch in die corm in the lorach sa núne haar roing. Leis an skippe cúteach a leisachach, hai collach geveliad idir rat kerst.
We can all dream. You know, there's no point in being in football if you don't want to dream. We obviously would love to be in the top league, playing your Rangers and Celtic and Glasgow Cities and Hibs and Hearts and all the rest of it on a week in, week out basis. You know, but it's a long way away. You know, but as I say, we can dream. That is our ambition and our targets. It's 5, 6, 7 years away.
The team could go really far. We've got great foundations in terms of the facilities, the coaching staff, the kind of technical aspect and the stats and all the video analysis stuff to make sure that we're able to go there. So absolutely, you'll see Gartcairn in the Premier League at some point in the near future.
I think with the setup we've got and the girls that we've got some really talented players in our team. They really are. I think we can get promotion this year.
The ambition for me is to have the stream of young players coming through the academy. Just now, the 17s, they're so talented that they could easily be integrated into the first team, and it's all about that. That's what I think is the most exciting thing about this season. And then hopefully, as the season's going on, we'll keep continuing to do that so that we've got like a golden thread of players just coming through like a kind of conveyor belt, really. So that's what my ambition is, and I think, you know, there's no point looking too far ahead because you never know what's round the corner. I think as long as we work on a strategy, we build into what we're looking for each game, we'll be happy with that.
Hanna cleichetar in agus an luch opera go mesal the club, leis a hula dinge a goppe gekrooi kálach, is on a geno keenjoch gewilet an the suyoche glacher, is on a bliendig in die heeing.
It means everything to me. It's something I probably couldn't or wouldn't be allowed to walk away from, you know. It is a funny thing being the chairman and the manager of a team, especially a senior team, but it's really enjoyable. It certainly keeps me busy in my full-time hobby.
It's everything. You talk about a job, we're all volunteers, so I coach six days a week. I have a Thursday night off, but usually that Thursday night is just dealing with admin, dealing with catching up with other coaches in the academy. It's a kind of family. As I said, I've been here for so long now. My family members have been involved in it, my 2 children have been involved in it, my nieces and nephews are involved in it, I had a twin brother who was involved in it, and you build up friendships over the years, so yeah, it's like a second home, to be fair.
It means everything to me. It just gives me something to aim for the weekend. It's brilliant to be able to come here and feel supported and be around a group of players that want to be here and want to work hard and have the same expectations and standards that I do, and to make sure that we reach that goal together.
Skipper Gart